Doctors save lives, treat diseases, and provide care. But how do we describe their work? Today, we'll explore key medical vocabulary related to doctors, from diagnosis to surgery. With definitions, examples, and images, let's learn the language of medicine. Physician as noun. A medical doctor who specializes in the diagnosis, treatment, and prevention of diseases and injuries in human beings. A healthcare professional licensed to practice medicine and provide medical care to patients. A person trained and qualified to practice medicine, including diagnosing illnesses, prescribing medications, and administering treatments to promote health and well-being. Patients rely on their primary care physician for routine checkups, screenings, and management of chronic medical conditions. Dr. Smith is a highly respected physician known for his expertise in cardiology and his compassionate bedside manner. After completing medical school and residency training, she began her career as a family physician in a rural clinic. The hospital employs a team of physicians from various specialties, including internal medicine, surgery, pediatrics, and obstetrics. The physician's oath emphasizes principles of medical ethics, including beneficence, non-maleficence, and patient autonomy. Ophthalmologist is noun. A healthcare professional trained to perform surgical procedures on the eyes, such as cataract removal or laser eye surgery, as well as prescribe medications and corrective lenses. A medical doctor who specializes in the diagnosis, treatment, and management of disorders and diseases related to the eyes and visual system. After experiencing vision problems, she made an appointment to see an ophthalmologist for a comprehensive eye examination. The ophthalmologist fitted the patient with specialized contact lenses to correct her astigmatism. The ophthalmologist diagnosed the patient with glaucoma and recommended a treatment plan to manage the condition. The ophthalmologist specializes in pediatric ophthalmology, treating eye conditions in children. The ophthalmologist performed delicate surgery to repair a detached retina in the patient's eye. Dermatologist is noun. A healthcare professional trained in dermatology, the branch of medicine focused on skin health and diseases. A medical doctor who specializes in diagnosing and treating conditions related to the skin, hair, and nails. Dermatologists are experts in diagnosing and treating skin cancer. If you have a persistent rash, it's a good idea to schedule an appointment with a dermatologist. Dermatologists play a crucial role in educating patients about sun protection and skin cancer prevention. Many dermatologists offer cosmetic procedures such as Botox injections and laser treatments. I visited a dermatologist to get treatment for my acne. Orthopedist is noun. A healthcare professional trained to provide surgical and non-surgical interventions for orthopedic conditions, such as fractures, arthritis, sports injuries, and spinal disorders. A medical doctor who specializes in the diagnosis, treatment, and management of musculoskeletal disorders and injuries, including conditions affecting the bones, joints, muscles, ligaments, tendons, and nerves. The elderly patient underwent hip replacement surgery performed by an experienced orthopedist. The orthopedist specializes in pediatric orthopedics, treating musculoskeletal conditions in children. The orthopedist recommended physical therapy and exercises to strengthen the patient's muscles and improve mobility. The injured worker was referred to an orthopedist for evaluation and treatment of his work-related injury. The athlete consulted an orthopedist after sustaining a knee injury during a game. Surgeon as noun. A medical practitioner who specializes in performing surgery. A doctor trained to perform surgical procedures. Any person who performs surgery, especially as a profession. The plastic surgeon specializes in reconstructive surgery for patients who have suffered severe injuries. After years of training, she became one of the most renowned brain surgeons in the country. The young surgeon completed her residency and began practicing at a prestigious medical center. The hospital recruited several experienced surgeons to handle the influx of patients during the pandemic. The surgeon skillfully performed a delicate heart bypass surgery, saving the patient's life. Obstetrician as noun. A healthcare professional with expertise in obstetrics, trained to monitor the health of both mother and fetus throughout pregnancy and delivery. A medical doctor who specializes in providing healthcare to women during pregnancy, childbirth, and the postpartum period, as well as managing complications that may arise. The expectant mother visited her obstetrician regularly for prenatal checkups and ultrasounds. The obstetrician provided guidance and support to the couple as they prepared for the birth of their first child. The obstetrician and midwife worked together to ensure a safe and smooth delivery for the pregnant woman. After experiencing complications during labor, she was rushed to the hospital for emergency intervention by the obstetrician. The obstetrician performed a cesarean section to deliver the baby safely when labor failed to progress. Specialist is noun. A medical doctor who focuses on a specific branch of medicine or a particular aspect of healthcare. A person who specializes in a particular field, subject, or area of expertise. Someone who has advanced knowledge or skill in a specific domain. He sought advice from a financial specialist to help manage his investment portfolio. The IT department hired a cybersecurity specialist to enhance the company's digital security. The museum curator is a specialist in ancient artifacts and historical preservation. The language specialist provided translation services for international conferences. She consulted a dermatology specialist to address her skin condition. Pathologist is noun. A medical professional trained in the study and diagnosis of diseases and abnormalities in tissues, organs, and bodily fluids, often through laboratory analysis or autopsy examinations. A scientist or researcher specializing in the study of disease processes, causes, and mechanisms, particularly in the context of medical research or academic investigation. The pathologist carefully analyzed the biopsy sample to determine whether the tumor was cancerous. The pathologist examined the tissue samples under a microscope to determine the presence of cancerous cells. After conducting an autopsy, the pathologist concluded that the cause of death was acute heart failure. The forensic pathologist provided expert testimony in court regarding the cause of death in a criminal case. Pathologists play a crucial role in diagnosing and treating diseases by analyzing laboratory test results. Neurologist is noun. A healthcare professional with expertise in neurology, trained to evaluate and treat conditions such as epilepsy, stroke, multiple sclerosis, and Parkinson's disease. A medical doctor who specializes in the diagnosis, treatment, and management of disorders affecting the nervous system, including the brain, spinal cord, and peripheral nerves. My aunt visited a neurologist to address her chronic migraines and dizziness. The neurologist conducted a series of tests to assess the patient's cognitive function and motor skills. After experiencing numbness in his limbs, he scheduled an appointment with a neurologist for further evaluation. The neurologist recommended physical therapy and medication to manage the patient's neuropathy. She consulted a neurologist to discuss treatment options for her mother's Alzheimer's disease. Level up your English. Master vocabulary, idioms, and phrasal verbs with fun quizzes. Translate meanings into 104 languages. Download now. Link in the description. Please like and subscribe to our channel.